Super Bowl LIV.
LIV.
54.
LIV is like isn't that a club in Miami?
Ooh, LIV?
I think LIV.
Not now,
not F. LIV.
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 LIEF. Super Bowl
LIV is
Super Bowl
right.
54.
Yep. See, somebody's telling me back here, and he says it is. Yes.
It is. You're right. Okay,
Yep.
so there you go.
Yep.
It's congruent. So the speed round time for Super Bowl LIV. You got opening odds, Kansas City -1, over under 53.5. I just want gut reactions here. Don't go deep into it because you're going to be doing that for the next 2 weeks straight. You're going to be sick of it. But your first reaction to Kansas City being favored and the over under being 53.5.
I'm surprised the most that Kansas City's favored.
I am too.
I mean, the 49ers to me are the better team. Now, the thing that's scary is the best player on the field is going to be in the red jersey with the yellow trim,
the quarterback
wearing number 15,
yes.
right? I mean, so that is an equalizer. But I was surprised to see. I think I would have favored 49ers by 1.5 or something like that.
Over under, I have no idea.
Over under is going to be that's a good number, right? That's a pretty good number. I mean,
it's a high one. Pete's telling me it's a high over under.
Yeah, I don't know. For these two teams, they're explosive. I mean, you can certainly see a 27-24 game, which would be dancing around it, right? 28-24, 31-28. All those are going to surpass, or that last one's going to surpass it. So that's a roundabout. It's pretty close.
So I'm going to get a pick. Not on the game.
Yeah.
Coin.
Oh.
Coin toss. Heads or tails?
Well, it's going to be tails.
I'm always a tails guy as well.
Yeah, it never fails, really. That's kind of how I go.
It does, though.
It does fail 50% of the time, yeah.
But I'm a big tails guy, too.
Oh,
my gosh. What's happening here? Don't get...
God bless me.
Do we have to bleep those out like we do the
I don't think so.
Swear words?
I'll swear next time I sneeze at the same time.
We take that, what you sneeze, and we put that over whenever you swear now.
Okay.
That's the new beat.
I like that.
So here we go. So which uniforms should the 49ers wear? So here's the story.
Yes.
So they want to wear the white ones, the throwback white ones from 1994. If you're watching on YouTube, they've done it twice this year, which is already an exception from the NFL. They only normally let you wear the throwbacks one time in the year, but then the 49ers said, can we do it week 17 against the Seattle Seahawks? We think it would be cool. And the NFL said, fine, okay, it's cool. Will they let them do it again? I don't know. The league has not always been known. Now, we are looking at what their normal away jerseys are, the whites and the throwbacks, and I must say, the throwbacks look way better.
Yeah, the throwbacks are special. I mean, they really are. I can see why the team wants to wear them, and I mean, yeah, they're cool. 1994, that was one of the best 49er teams ever. That's the uniform they wore. But I don't know. I know Mike Florio made the point, like, oh, well, they want to sell the jerseys with the patch on them, and they might not have these throwback jerseys, right? Maybe they don't. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe these jerseys are not ready to be sold max quantity for the people that are down there in South Beach to say, oh, I'm wearing a Super Bowl jersey, and then they come out in another jersey. I think that's probably the issue. I think Mike's probably right about that one.
Wait, do we have breaking news here, Pete? So
are they allowed?
Oh, rumors is that the NFL will not allow throwback uniforms. But you're right. It might be more of a production issue.
I would think so.
Which to that I say, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. Figure it out. But okay.
I know.
It's not my call.
No, it's not your call.
And it's probably a huge headache. And they're just like, just wear the other ones. Fine. Just wear the other ones, and no one will notice. Will we see Andy Reid in a Hawaiian shirt at any point over the next 2 weeks?
Of course. Of course. I say at least 2 to 3 times next week in Miami. I mean, the guy has personally told me he's got a closet full of these. They send them to him for free. He's going to be the greatest walking billboard in Tommy Bahama history next week.
I mean,
So he's going to get a new shipment at his hotel in Miami. Guarantee it.
Could not be farther from
Here's more
Hawaii.
drapes for you to wear, Mr. Reid.
It's just like how many thousands of miles from Hawaii to Miami. But yeah, he'll be supporting that. And he did say he does need to lose some weight before he gets down to Miami.
Right.
And do you know how he celebrated the win yesterday? Did you hear that quote?
No.
He said, I had a cheeseburger and went to bed.
Ooh.
So it doesn't seem like
cheeseburger sounds good.
Losing it.
He's got work to do, though. Got work to do.
Best MVP bet other than Mahomes. So throwing out Mahomes, who's your best bet to win the Super Bowl MVP?
My
mind is Mahomes.
Yeah.
But then you got Garoppolo second because he's no quarterback.
Yeah.
How about them? Raheem Mostert.
Yep, that's the guy that first came to my mind.
Oh, George Kittle, 14-1.
And that's the second guy.
I like those odds for George Kittle.
Agreed.
There's a little rumbling that if Lamar Jackson didn't have the year he had, there might be no player that's more valuable to a team than George Kittle, what he can do in the pass game and the run blocking game. But
he's awesome. But that's where my mind went to Mostert and Kittle. more than anything. Yeah,
Nick Bosa, that's a
Nick Bosa, if he has an incredible day where he ends up getting 3 sacks, the way Mahomes kind of holds the ball, if they're in big moments, he could. I mean, Tyreek Hill certainly could too. If Mahomes had a day where, like, let's just say yesterday, right, where he threw for what did he end up throwing for? 297 or whatever. All right, so 294 and 3 touchdowns
with one more rushing.
If he has 294 and 3 touchdowns and like 190 of those and all 3 touchdowns with the Tyreek Hill, who becomes the MVP of the game? I don't know. Probably Mahomes still, because we're in this quarterback era where we always give him credit, but that would be interesting.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah, I would go Mahomes, Mostert, then Kittle. That would be my top 3.
Okay, I would go Kittle. I'd put all my money on Kittle.
Mahomes,
14-1. I like those.
Who's
odds.
your third? Who's after Kittle?
I like Nick Bosa.
Okay.
And I would go.
I just asked for 3. Thank you.
Mahomes.
Thank you.
No,
we know Mahomes. We know Mahomes is 1.
Okay,
we know that.
Okay, fine. Finally, most important defender in the game. Who is the most important defender? Not necessarily the most impactful or who will have the biggest game, but who is the most important defender for their team in the Super Bowl? That's a real...
it's a tough one. Well, because right away I think about, okay, Bosa and D Ford, their ability to contain and tackle Mahomes is important, but I think the biggest one is going to be Chris Jones. Chris Jones, the health of his calf, can he be 100% for Super Bowl Sunday? And Chris Jones, because, hey, listen, as awesome as everybody is, in the 49ers too, I think Chris Jones is the best defensive lineman in this game. I do, and it would be imperative for him to be healthy and disruptive to slow down all the creative run plays we saw and do those things. He can be that guy to go, oh, okay, yeah, this is a great run play, but I'm just going to throw my guy out of the way, and now your running back's going to have to go in another direction, and it's not such a great run play. And that's what he did yesterday in that little moment I talked about when they were up 17, when they were down 17-14. He just throws people off. He's unbelievable, let alone he's the second best interior pass rusher in football. He's the only guy that's better than him is Aaron Donald. Other than that, as far as D tackles are concerned, he's the most disruptive pass rusher in the game.
I'm looking forward to seeing D Ford. I think he's important because he knows what Kansas City does.
Sure.
He was traded for a second-round pick last year to the 49ers. You know who the Chiefs selected with that second-round pick that they got for trading D Ford to San Francisco?
McCole Hardman?
Yeah, that was it.
That's it. Yep, that was a good one. He was one of my pre-draft love affairs.
For both teams.
I had a crush on him.
That worked out really well for both teams.
Man crush. It did work out really well for both teams.
You don't still have a man crush on McCole Hardman?
I do. I still have him. But he was one of my draft man crushes where I was like, I don't know why this guy's not getting talked about more in the first 2 rounds type of thing. He was on my, Robin Hood list a lot. Whoa, my mic thing just fell.
And he went to the perfect offense.
Perfect offense.
Perfect,
no doubt about it.
Andy Reid. Okay, that's...
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.